A new chapter begins. Welcome to Shep Rambles, where I am Shep and I tend to ramble about what? Anything and everything. So, there are some changes that are going to be coming, and I don't want you all to be afraid. It's nothing that's going to radically change the channel, but there are things in my personal life that I've been working on for the past month and pretty much hitting a lot of brick walls. But finally, I managed to break through that final brick wall. And some of you know, because I've been talking about it during my streams, I'm happy to say that I've got a new career that is going to be starting tomorrow, and that is with Swift Transportation. Yes, it's that company that is known for this and this. In all fairness, it just happens to be a really big company with a lot of drivers, and that's why it seems like all their drivers are always in accidents, and that's not really the case. It's all relative. Huge company versus a small company, you get the idea. Everyone likes to pick on good old Swifty Swift. Hey, you bonehead, you're gonna be joining Swifty Swift? Yep, I'm going to be joining Swift Transportation. I will be training, going to school to become a truck driver. It's something that I have thought about off and on for several years, and for the past year I've been unemployed pretty much. I had a job before that was 9 years going on 10. I knew that my time would eventually come to an end, like it usually does with office work. You stay there for so long, and then when it's time to cut back, they wind up letting the people go that's been there the longest. Didn't used to be that. Used to be seniority meant everything. Well, not anymore. I've turned 50 years old this year. I had to make a decision on what I was going to do. Was I going to keep doing the same old stuff that I had been doing for the past 20 plus years? Or was I going to make a change and do something different? Well, I decided that I was going to make a change and do something different, something that's going to have a lot of open possibilities for the future, as opposed to a dead-end job in an office, going through that same broken record over and over and over and over and over and over and again. You get the idea. Now, a month ago, when I was deciding to get into this industry, I was going to go with rail. That was my first choice. And that's where I was hitting a lot of the brick walls. To make things simple, I was basically yanked around from here to there, this form, that form. Oh, that's not enough. Now we need this. Having to wait, having to schedule an appointment with my doctor to have this form, that form. It was really getting tiring. Anyways, it was getting really silly, stupid, and during the time that I had to wait to get these forms and statements, did I really want to go with rail transport? I would have had to fly out several states to get to Wisconsin, where their training center is at. I'd have to pay for transportation to get to the hotel, and then to the training facility, and then if something were to go wrong, then I would have to fly, I would have to fly back, which means if it was a round trip ticket, I would have to find some type of accommodation until I could go back. You can see the complexities there. I decided, well, maybe that's not worth it. Maybe there's something else. And that's when I went with Swift Transportation. I wasn't really sure if I really wanted to go with Swift, but there were some things about it that were attractive to me. One of which is that it is closer to home, to where I can drive to it, as opposed to having to fly several states away. The other thing is that they have a scholarship for veterans, for military veterans, which I am. And a good thing about that is that it will cover the cost of the CDL, or commercial driver's license, school, provided that I work for the company for 1 year. And another thing that attracted me is that it's a really big company. It is like one of the biggest trucking companies out there, which means they're always going to have cargo that needs to be delivered. And as a lot of truckers will tell you, if you're not moving, you're not making money. So as long as there is the cargo that needs to be transported, you're going to be getting the miles and you'll be able to continue making money. So by the time that you're watching this, I am getting ready to get into my van and drive out to Phoenix, Arizona. Sunny Phoenix, Arizona, which is where I'll be staying in a hotel and going to their training facility. As a result of this new lifestyle change that I'm getting into, what does that mean for the channel? Well, it means that we've got a new show and a new series that's going to be coming. And it happens to be this, KILR Awesome Trucking. It is going to be a vlog series of my experiences going through training in the school, as well as life on the road. It's going to be an adventure, and it's going to be an adventure that I'm going to share with all of you folks out there. But what about all your other shows there, Shep? Don't worry, the other shows will be coming back. For the past week, I've been working on some content and getting it edited, so that way, the station can keep on rolling. No pun intended. But I do have plans on getting a gaming laptop, which will wind up being faster than the i7 computer that I have, which is a 4th generation. But with that gaming laptop, I'll be able to get back into a lot of the things that are featured on this channel, such as Minecraft and Flight Simulator 2020, X-Plane, Prepared, and of course all the classic ones, and other gaming series that haven't been on the channel for a bit. Plus, I'll have a machine that I'll be able to do all the video editing on. However, that's not going to be able to happen for another 2 to 3 months, because I've got the schooling and then I'm going to be on the road with an actual trainer. But yeah, once I get my own truck and my own space, it'll be small living quarters, but I'll still be able to go back and do the things that I did. I won't have as much time as I did before, but I will certainly try to do what I can on the times that I have off. And we'll certainly talk more about that as things progress. So be sure to watch that new series, KILR Awesome Trucking. Another thing that some of you might be concerned about is streaming. The answer is yes, although there's not going to be a regular schedule on that. How could there be? Every day is a different day when it comes to trucking. Some deliveries can be done in a day and some take several days. So I'm not sure when my off times are going to be. So be sure to follow me on Twitter, because that's where I keep you folks all updated in regards to what is happening in the channel and when I'm planning to do a stream. Anyhow, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me and with this channel. I really appreciate it. We've got some exciting things that are on the way, and I hope you'll join me on the new series that'll be on the channel. Thanks for watching, and have a killer awesome day.